Once Human is a multiplayer open-world survival game set in a strange post-apocalyptic future. Unite with friends to fight monstrous enemies, uncover secret plots, compete for resources, and build your own territory. Once you were merely human. Now, you have the power to remake the world. You will love the realism of the game, from the environment to the activities you can do. Create anything you desire, and own vehicles and motorbikes. Build your own house, hunt, cook, fish, and when you've had enough, relocate to a new territory. It's that simple, but if you want to appear strong in the video, there are 10 best tips for beginners from Once Human that you can use. The apocalypse left the once human world in chaos. You encounter hordes of creatures resulting from the Stardust deviation. While some can be amazing allies in combat and in-game activities like farming and crafting, others are ferocious enemies like the Great Ones. It only takes the collaboration of a team to fight and defeat them, which is why you need to join others to fight, build, and explore. Luckily, the game supports crossplay. You only need to get your team together and go against the enemy bosses. One of the first things you must do in Once Human is set up your territory. You are free to choose your style. Whether you prefer a townhouse with all the necessary rooms like the kitchen, dining, garage, and more. Better still, you can have a small room and jam it with everything you need. You can always relocate to other locations anyway. In any case, it helps to situate your territory close to essential resources, from or to wood, wild meat, and fishing sites. You need plenty of resources to survive in the once human world, including food and water. It's a rich land with all the supplies from corn to animal meat and fish. Water is also not scarce. You only need to collect from the sea and river, but remember to boil to maintain your sanity. Also, cook your veggies and meat before you eat to avoid compromising your sanity. Character customization was one of the biggest spoilers for Once Human upon its launch. And while players can now create multiple characters, you still can't delete a character once you create it. For beginners, it makes sense to pay attention to the aspects of your character, such as weight, as you customize. The weight affects your character's effectiveness in combat, stamina, carrying capacity, attack damage, and more. Check the different weight tiers, bonuses, and penalties to know what tier fits your playstyle. There's plenty of or to gather on Once Human. The catch is that you don't have to knock yourself out mining. You can use a deviant to mine, or the Digby Boy is typically an ore mining deviant, so you may want to trigger his side quest. You can start by mining copper or yourself, and have a stash of the resource beforehand. It will help you capture Digby Boy at the quest marker, and have Digby Boy start mining copper or at your base. Besides exploration and experiencing playthroughs in different game worlds, there are other reasons for you to switch them. First, you may want to play in the same world with friends, so you switch to join them in a different world. Also, if you want to have a specific deviant, and it's not appearing in your current location, you can quickly switch your map at the teleportation tower. It works out also when you deplete a resource in one world. Switch to another and continue mining the resource in the same location. Sanity in Once Human is directly related to HP, so players must keep it in check. It's represented by a gray meter on a player's screen, and it's easy to monitor the sanity levels. The only important thing to remember is that your max HP drops when the sanity level lowers. Therefore, you will want to avoid anything that undermines your sanity, like eating raw meat, drinking dirty water, or taking spoilt food. However, note that your sanity level still declines when you enter a pollution zone or encounter monsters. The motorcycle is your basic vehicle in the once-human world. You can easily create one for yourself, provided you unlock and build a garage first. Simply unlock the garage mimetic for one cipher and craft a garage in your base. Even if you don't craft a motorcycle, it will serve as its housing unit once you acquire one from Mary. Just proceed with the main missions in Deadsville and finish the Welcome Back side quest. Once you mention about going to Monolith to Mary, she will hand you a free motorcycle. With a motorcycle, fuel becomes a must-have resource in this open-world game. First, you can head to the oil production unit with an extraction or refinery permit. If you defend it successfully, you get access to premium fuel, along with other resources like acid. Alternatively, you can always loot car boots for portable mixed fuel, although that might not be the best for your vehicle. Going through the introduction tutorial is one of the best beginner tips for making your journey on Once Human a breeze. You get to learn everything about the game, from the characters, weapons, game world content, resources, and the perks you can earn from in-game activities or resources. For instance, you can quickly understand all the deviants, their abilities, and the kind of buffs they have on your character. You will obviously learn more as you progress. However, knowing the controls and basics before you get into the action can alter your playstyle and experience with the game. You can play Once Human on Steam for free. This game was released on the 9th of July,